Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sons of Kojima podcast. I hope you guys are all having a very pleasant night for yourselves. I would like to introduce the illustrious guests that are going to join us tonight. Here we have the Naughty Nomad. Say hello, Nomad.
What up?
And next we have the signature hater of cheese, Mr. Miles.
What's up?
Next we have our illustrious guest, Mr. Che. Say hello, Mr. Che.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
And now we have the artist of Kojima, the guy who's going to draw Panda Lee naked. Say hello, Taurus.
What's up?
All right, and next we have Mr. Loophole 572.
What's going on, guys?
And the next guest is, of course, the guy who's going to have the white coats and come and get him, Mr. Evil AJ.
What is going on, everybody? Darkside AJ here. As you guys can hear me, I am fucking sick, so I made a GoFundMe account so you guys can donate me so you guys can heal me. Thanks.
All right, and next we have the hater of the Barnabas, which is not in the Bible, Mr. Lester.
What's going
And he's
on?
okay, he's here. And we have some, and last but not least, we have Mr. Fred Fox.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Renegade, for the introductions. In addition to Mr. Fred Fox, we also have the incomparable Mr. Blake.
Hello.
Now, Mr. Blake here is a longtime friend of the show, a longtime friend of the Sons of Kojima, and he's going to be joining us as our first guest caller from the top. Mr. Blake, what are your feelings, your impressions coming into this situation for the first time?
I'm a little nervous, man. Kind of shaky. I'm used to podcasts and shit, but it's a new environment, so I'm just trying to adjust to it a bit.
All right.
Well,
So-
first, hold on, Fred.
Yes.
What the fuck are you? Are you fucking Big Albert? What the fuck is his name?
Big Albert.
Fat.
Fat Albert. You Fat Albert? Hey, what's going on? It's Fred.
That was more of like a Krusty the Clown type of deal.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
No bullshit. No. I can hear
Fred.
Fat. Hey.
Wow, that's
Come on.
slander. That is
At
slander.
least it wasn't Mickey Mouse type.
That is slander. I will not deal with this. I will not put up with this slander.
Listen, it's all right, dude. If you really want to be Fat Albert, all you got to do is go on a DSP diet where you order 5 pizzas between 2 people.
$50 worth of pizzas, my friend.
No,
Disgusting.
you ordered the entire crispy chicken menu at Taco Bell.
Oof. Well, we'll get into that in just a second. From the top, I would just like to say, first of all, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. This is a unique episode, and you'll see why in a minute. But first, I would be remiss if I did not start by giving some attention to the charity. This is Charity Water, hashtag SOK Water. The Sons of Kojima have partnered with an organization by the name of Charity Water, and what we're looking for are donations towards clean water projects in places around the world like Africa, Asia, and Latin America. What Charity Water does, they fund the drilling of wells, water purification tools such as life straws, and 100% of public donations, in which this is a public campaign, will go towards the cause. Now, you might ask, how does this company keep the lights on? How do they pay people? Well, that is funded through private donations. So, rest assured, 100% of the donations that we collect towards this effort will be actually funding these projects. Also, all of the money goes directly through the website to the organization, so no funny business there. And finally, you can use a number of different payment methods like PayPal, credit cards, and the sort. So, thank you guys so much for your guys' participation, your help, your donations, the attention that you've gotten towards this. We are blown away by the success so far. just want to give a shout out to some recent donors. We just had a donation as soon as we went live by Mr. Carson Royce, who's been one of our premier supporters here. So very, very big thank you to Mr. Carson Royce. In addition, Tyler Hansen, who's been pretty consistent and also being one of the top donors towards this project. We couldn't do it without each and every one of the donors, but obviously we want to give attention to people that are going above and beyond, because we didn't expect people to, be that generous towards this cause. But nonetheless, we appreciate everyone. Even if you cannot donate, please spread the word. That means a whole lot to us as well. And is there anything else anyone wants to add to this SOK Water charity plug?
I just want to say one thing. Okay. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I wanted to say one thing. I said I was going to do this when we reach 5,000, and it's been a couple of weeks since we did that, so I got to pick up the slack. There will be another Che Reacts.
Oh, what?
And I am planning to get that out within the next week. So, like I said, there'll be another Che Reacts very soon. And I'm trying to get a little fucked up for this, so be on the lookout. I'm pretty sure someone will make a montage out of it, like the last time.
The Master made the last one, so shout out to the Master.
Yes,
if he's watching, we very much appreciate the last montage that he made. So, yeah. What you guys are seeing right now on your screens, that is Killing Floor 2 by our best friend, Mr. Pascal, who cannot be here, but, he's with us in spirit.
Hey, Fred.
What's up?
Do you remember how one of the charity goals was me destroying an amiibo?
Yes.
I got 4.
You have 4 amiibos to destroy.
Yes.
Sounds promising.
If people hurry it up and
destroy.
Get to the goal, then I'll destroy a lot of them. So.
I don't like when people say that, because I've been seeing some crazy shit on Twitter where people say they were going to, quote unquote, fuck up their amiibo. Are you sure you're going to break it?
Sounds somewhat sexual.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit. So, Miles, I hope you're actually physically breaking the amiibo instead of fucking having it babysit your kids.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm legitimately grabbing the amiibo and smashing it and just doing whatever I can to.
I think that doing it the other way around with a block of cheese would be rather disturbing for our audience. So I would recommend you not to do that, please.
Correct. But
still, I bought the cheapest amiibos out there. I didn't buy anything rare. I just bought a Peach.
Oh, I have to suggest something.
That's sexist.
Miles, do you have any challenges related to cheese?
No.
You got my hopes up now.
Sorry, dude.
And also, I'm trying to download Ride to Hell Retribution, so I'm going to be doing mine pretty soon.
Hopefully you're not using your old internet, because that would take about 3 years.
No, this is the new internet. I just had to do some adjusting to my routers, and I'm going to get a new one tomorrow, so this is my new internet that I'm using.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Just I'll give you a little heads up.
What's the heads up, Torres?
That in case I didn't...
I'm going to be playing a shit game with, diarrhea. Yeah, of course. You're giving me a lovely heads up.
Oh, so anyways.
No, wasn't going to talk about that. Damn it.
Oh.
Okay, I was going to say, give y'all a heads up. I told y'all that I'm going to be on summer vacation starting next week, because Tuesday's my last day off.
Nice.
So expect the Panda League drawing somewhere around then. This time I mean it.
Yay.
We're holding you to it. We have it recorded, so you can't go back on it.
I'm not going to go back to it. I'm on vacation. I have no choice.
Did you say that you were also going to draw Phil naked or something?
No.
I could have sworn.
Man, Renegade is so disappointed by this news.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he really is.
Sugar.
Dark side orgy.
So, I just want to quickly mention our comrade, our brother-in-arms, the man behind the scenes, usually, instead of me, Mr. Moogle Master 102. You can see him in your chat. Mr. Moogle is participating in a charity effort of his own. They're actually going to be raising money towards Child's Play, which is an organization that brings joy to children that are in the hospital often in there for extended stays, and they fund things like video games and toys and stuff like that. So Mr. Moogle will be at NintendoProject.com. He will be streaming Pokemon Black. So in case you're interested, you can check Mr. Moogle out. He's kicking off the stream. I believe he told us he's going to be at, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern is when he's going to be starting the stream. And each and every day this week, he will be in that time slot streaming Pokemon Black. So give Mr. Moogle a view, a follow, any of that kind of good stuff, because he is participating on his own accord in additional charity efforts in addition to SOK Water. So big shout out to Moogle. We wish you the best of luck, and much success to your guys' charity efforts over at Child's Play with Nintendo Project.
I can't see Moogle playing Pokemon Black. I can't see it. I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem like Moogle.
You know, some
It's an
people...
RPG.
That's true, yeah.
I've always wondered why they consider Pokemon an RPG. It just seems very bare bones to call it a role-playing game.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of things with Nintendo games. A lot of them are like pretty basic when it comes to their plot or their genres. Like it's all just like an action adventure, you know. It's not that.
But
deep.
I enjoy it. I mean, I can enjoy a good Pokemon game every now and then.
Now,
yeah.
There's one thing I just want to ask about. There's just a couple housekeeping things that I need to do right off the top. Because I am hosting this stream, and we all know what happened last time I hosted a stream with Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories, which, by the way, was a playthrough I was very excited to actually do of all the GTA Let's Endures that we did. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear us all, that the stream is fairly good. I'm hosting the Skype call and hosting the stream, so you know, it's obviously taken a bit of a beating on my internet, so I just want to make sure everything's good on your guys' end so that we don't have to make any sort of adjustments. But if we do, we will do that for your guys' sake. So if you could just please in the chat just let us know if everything is good. And
well, Mr. Fred, I think it's crystal clear, like, you know, like the golden pistachios I bought on my way to meet the senator at a good round of golf.
You would only be so lucky to unshell one golden pistachio, Che. As a matter of fact, the only shells that you're going to be catching are after and during the spelling bee challenge, because you're going to be catching shells in your ass, SHELLS, shells in your ass during that spelling bee, Mr. Che. And if the entire group does their charity challenges, we are going to have a rap battle in which you will be buried and murdered in that order. Buried.
He sounds like he's from Connecticut.
Whoa.
Let me tell you something. You can't bury or fucking murder me. I come back to life. You could shoot me in my fucking head, and I guarantee you I'll get up. And even if you kill me, I'll haunt you in your fucking dreams.
We will try that.
You can't. You can't try it.
Well, oh boy, guys. Oh boy, this is.
I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna send you back to fucking Harvard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what? You know what? And if I am there, your ass would not be allowed on the premises. They would shoot you and pepper spray you while you're dead as soon as they see you step on the line.
Because they're scared. They're scared of someone wearing a hoodie with fucking boots. Hoodies are fucking natural. Some people like wearing hoodies. It's better than wearing fucking loafers. Loafers are fucking stupid.
They don't want you messing up the grass in your goddamn Timberland boots that have rat shit all over the bottom of them.
No. Let me tell you something. Them boots been through a lot, all right?
Yeah.
They're like my fucking other brother.
They've been through a whole lot.
All right?
A whole lot of rat shit, a whole lot of sewage,
a whole lot of stomping motherfuckers, physically and mentally.
Stomping through rat shit. Let me tell you something, Mr.
Stomping through the crown.
What? Stomping through the crown? What, at Burger King?
Yeah.
Did you not get it your way? Did you fucking stomp on a paper crown?
Fuck Burger King. I don't eat fast food anymore.
Yeah, they don't sell ham sandwiches at Burger King. They haven't since the 1970s.
They don't sell pistachios either. The most jackass fucking snack. Oh, let me spend $5 on pistachios.
Ooh, that is true. They are pretty expensive.
They're expensive, but they're one of the most delicious. They're one of the most nutritious.
They taste like nuts, dude. I like pistachios. The taste of them are fine, but they just taste like fucking peanuts.
They have a nice amount of healthy fat.
Oh, shut the fuck up with that healthy amount of fat.
No, healthy fat. No, healthy fat. Not just fat. Healthy fats.
How the
I've
hell
never
do we
heard of
get to
healthy
food?
fat.
Yeah.
There's healthy
Then
fats.
eat fucking vegetables then.
About food.
AJ,
Wait,
you
how the
want
hell
to
do
talk,
we get to
motherfucker.
food?
You fucking Domino's every night.
Ooh,
Motherfucker.
shit.
Darkside AJ here, and fuck you, Domino's.
I actually forgot
Someone
about
in the
that.
chat is saying Fred and Shay at it again. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, every time there's a counter between us, I fucking win because I represent
Are you
the people.
kidding me?
I represent
You've
the
not
people. I
won.
represent
You've
the
not
comic
won
man.
exchange number 1 yet. Are you kidding me?
No. I represent the blue collar, lower class white collar. I don't represent the fucking aristocrats like Fred with their $5 pistachios.
$5 pistachio. So $5 is a big deal to you. I don't think that's middle class. I think that's fucking hobo class.
Funyuns are 99 cents and you get a whole bag.
Yeah, but it's trash. I mean, they're tasty, sure, but you cannot rely on Funyuns to get you through a fucking snack.
You know what? Some of us can't
Pistachios.
afford Rolexes, and some of us
Fuck
can't afford
Funyuns.
Benzes.
I do not wear Rolex watches, sir. I wear Belova watches. Thank you.
What the fuck is Belova? That sounds like a fat bitch.
Okay, I gotta ask, how the hell do we get to food? I'm lost.
That sounds like a
Mr.
beluga
Mr.
wet.
Che over
Watches,
here,
a
just he's
bunch
trying
They're
to do
fucking
anything
fat
he
asses,
can.
man.
Jay over here is trying to do anything he can. And AJ, you sound remarkably stoned. It is not 420 today.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
And I said, and I stand corrected, the common man agrees with Che.
The common man. I'm telling
We're
you,
the
if
majority.
$5 is a big deal to you, you are not a common man.
We're the,
You are
we're the
not
majority,
Dusty
Fred.
Rhodes.
We are the fucking 99%. Remember that.
The 99%.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me tell you something. You can get 99% of an ass whipping when we do the spelling bee, Mr. Sir.
And,
And
guess
then-
what? There's a 1% chance that you'll beat me.
Nah, there's a 1% chance that you're even going to show up for this alleged rap battle if it ever happens.
I will show
And that's
up.
if I start the call and call you in the Skype call and I don't tell you what it's for. So,
Let me tell you something, man. After you're through battling me, you'll be heading to the nearest psychiatrist.
I'll be taking a nap.
Cause I stoned you cold?
No, because I'll come in there stoned cold.
Yeah, right. You're gonna take a nap, all right.
Yeah.
We're not talking about physical encounters, Fred.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about the mental.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, Mr. Chad,
Anyway.
I wish you the best of luck that you can even
You
show
too.
up to
I
this
wish you the best
to
of
this
luck.
spelling. And I hope, in case that you are burdened with the fact of starting the call, I hope that you can spell out the words "go live" in your Skype. So, anyways, we'll move on.
Okay.
First of all, we've got some official business now. From the top, I mentioned that this episode is going to be a little bit different, and you might wonder what I meant. Well, we are trying something new. This is an experiment. And if somebody could please link this in the chat so the people that are here can also participate in this experiment, this exercise of community involvement, we decided that we're going to put out a Google Doc before the podcast. Now, obviously, this one was a little bit last minute because we just decided on it. And as a group, sometimes decisions are a little bit slower because you want to get input from everybody. But we are going to be putting out a Google Doc. And in this Google Doc, we will ask for the viewers to submit topics and stories that they want to have our take on. Now, the rationale is that obviously, number one, we want to have a show that you guys care about because we do it for you guys. So there are probably topics that we're not aware that you guys are interested in that maybe you guys can submit and we can go over. And secondarily, there can be some different stories between this Thursday and next Thursday that we might forget about or that we might completely miss altogether. So if you guys see any sort of stories that are in the news or with Phil, the community, vice versa, or any of that stuff, you can put that in the Google Doc. And of course, any sort of news stories or topics, any sort of subject matter that you want us to discuss, we will do that if you put it in the Google Doc. Now, disclaimer, there's no guarantee that we can go through all of it, but, if we as a group decide, yeah, that's something that we want to talk about, we will. And this episode, we will be debuting some of these viewer-submitted topics. Now, some of them we were already considering talking about, but seeing it in the Google Doc, it makes us want to cover it that much more. So even if you feel like we're probably going to cover it, put it in the Google Doc just in case, and we'll know to give that story high priority or to maybe give that topic a little bit more time than we were intending. So, yeah, I think that covers it, right, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So
Sounds good.
we will get to a couple user-submitted stories, but I guess we'll go off the top, looking at the Google Doc. And the first order of business is Mr. Phil had a phone call from Machinima. Does anyone want to take this from the top, and maybe we can speculate as to what this call was about?
I'll do it. So basically, I think it was the most recent weekend preview, I believe. He mentioned that he was going to have a call from Machinima, and he was expecting it. So he said that the stream was going to start whenever this call was done. And right after that, people were speculating what it was. I'm pretty sure he said that he'd say what it was, or he could say what it was when he was done with it, and he never did. So he got that call, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. He got that call, delayed the stream like a couple minutes, and then, yeah. He never said what it was. He never said it about it again. And then I believe he got another call today, and nothing came up of it. He never said anything about it, what it was, what it pertained to, nothing about the topic whatsoever.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds, because I did see in the chat where he was saying, like, yeah, this is a completely unusual thing for me to get a call from Machinima. They usually never call me. I know that I have a point of contact and they have a talent development staff, something like that. But he was very open about, like, oh, yeah, they were late and all this other stuff. But he didn't talk about the subject matter. So to me, that sort of signifies that this might be something either that concerns his something negative that he doesn't want to share, like they're reconsidering him or something like that, which is what only a lot of people can hope for, or it's something more towards the legal realm.
With the desire you don't please?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I'm guessing it's a legal realm, because anytime he gets a call from anybody, you know he exploits it for views. He would be on the next pre-stream or gameplay or whatever, and he would be talking about it. And he hasn't yet. It seems like he's trying to hide something.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's something that make him look bad. I think he's teaming up with Machinima. I think they're doing something real shady, if you ask me.
Well,
I remember there was a screen cap of him saying that Machinima dropped the ball or something like that. So I think that's the only thing that it could really either be. But if they're reconsidering him, then it's about fucking time.
Well, here's the thing. Not to get too technical in all these legal terms and all these different concepts, but
get as technical as you want. You know you want to.
I'll just say this. All right, if Machinima does go this route, and they want to try to question the validity of This Is How You Don't Play as a derivative work, all right. Number one, not only has Phil gone on record and said that you can use his footage for whatever you want as long as it's not a blatant re-upload, which This Is How You Don't Plays are not. And he also directly asked people to make a montage of all the times he died in, Spider-Man? So he has given the community direct permission to not only make montages or use his footage for whatever they want, but also to specifically make montages of his deaths because he thinks they would be funny, right? But let's take this a step further. If Machinima were to win a court case where This Is How You Don't Play is not deemed a derivative work or fair use, that will erode away the legal protections that they use, the legal gray area that they use to keep themselves in business with video game playthroughs. This could be a slippery slope into video game playthroughs being deemed not transformative work in itself.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's if it could happen. There's a lot of stuff that happens to get to court, and so far, the farthest it's gone is people have put in their counter to the claims that Machinima have put on, and Machinima just doesn't respond to any of them. They don't say, no, you can't have it, you can't have the video on.
Right.
Or say, they can't, and then didn't say, oh yeah, we realize it's a mistake. They're just doing it. Whether or not the reason why, that's up in the air, but that's as far as it's gotten so far. And if it happens for some reason or something makes them want to pursue court, yeah, that could happen. But also, you do have to realize that also it's a pretty copyright is a pretty hard thing to define in court, because then there's like you mentioned earlier, Fred, slippery slopes and all that. So it'd probably be a longer process than some people might expect, if that was the case.
Of course.
This is my guess, and I'm just saying this. Out of all this, I think it's been going on for the last month, where Machinima has been taken down. This is how you don't plays. Phil's never gotten a call. You know, this is something different. And I'm just speculating, but I think something must have happened before this call that must have ticked Machinima or Phil off. Because let's be honest, Phil talks about every fucking thing. Especially if he had a call from Machinima, he would do whatever he can to talk about that call just for views. So he gets a call from Machinima, and he's not talking about it. And this is during the same times where these don't plays are getting taken down. You know what I mean? I just think there's a connection between the two. Something must have pissed him off. Just my guess.
That's a possibility for sure.
Yeah. Well,
but that's the thing. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's you, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you know, you could ask a bunch of questions. Sorry, you could ask the reason why he gets calls or whatever, but he hasn't alluded to any kind of reason why. That's the thing. His hush hush attitude towards this specific topic, the call from Machinima, is the reason why it's pretty sketchy and why there's so many possible things it could be.
Yeah, but
the only rebuttal he's ever. Yeah,
But
the only rebuttal I was about to mention that the only rebuttal he ever made to Machinima was that pay cut that he got last time around, and he said that it was just part of business. He can't mention it because he's under contract. That's the last thing he ever said about being under contract until now.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the other thing too, let's say that they do go the lawsuit route. Number one, that is terrible publicity for them to go after someone that most likely did not profit off of this in whatever way. Just made a video that got a couple thousand views, and also if they were to sue somebody, they would have a lot of different options in the way that they would tackle this. I think a lot of people would be open to crowdfunding that. I think if they started something, a lot of people would probably say, yeah, I'll kick them $5 and they can, you know, fight this, whatever else. So, and there are also places like the Electric Frontiers Foundation that specifically go after companies that abuse DMCA, which I believe this counts as abuse of the DMCA, to harass the little guys and basically intimidate them by giving them these takedown notices and not eventually following through because they don't intend to just sort of intimidate people that don't know any better into just taking these down and just bully them out of their artistic expression. So there's a lot at play here. There's the, like I said, chief among them in my mind is, as it stands right now, the whole idea of a video game playthrough being a transformative work is a legal gray area. There is no determination one way or the other that a video game playthrough is 100% a transformative work, right? That's why you have things like Nintendo doing what they're doing. They can get away, they can get away with that, but people can also, you know, put up playthroughs of other companies. And it's really just sort of like a publicity sort of thing. Like Nintendo doesn't care. They'll take the heat for it, but they'll make the money. Other game companies don't want to risk that because they depend on the consumer. So there is really just a legal gray area that these video game playthroughs exist on. And if there was a legal precedent set on a montage of a video game playthrough, that would open the door to erode away the legal protections that are there for, not legal protections, but the legal gray area that is there for video game playthroughs. So Machinima, if they pursue this and potentially win this, they could really damage their core business. And if they were to lose this case, then the opposite is that people would be, you know, uploading This Is How You Don't Plays in celebration of this legal precedent that they are, in fact, okay. So it's, in my mind, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too big picture, but I think this is a lose-lose if Machinima does go the legal route.
Definitely.
So, and again, like I said off the top, Phil has said expressly on video as little as 6 months ago that people can use his footage for whatever they want. And within, I believe, 2 years ago, said that people can specifically make a montage just showing his deaths. So I don't know, man. Obviously, if you're going to fight it, you need the money to be able to fight it. And I think that a lot of us are just normal people, college students, teenage to 20-year-old people. So obviously that's going to be something of a challenge. But I think the community can come together if that's the case. And that's the thing, too, is that Machinima in this instance is fighting more than just one person. They're fighting an entire community. And the community enjoys This Is How You Don't Plays. I think that that's something that AJ, sort of pioneered, and everyone's really taken to it, and everyone's really, I wouldn't say united around it, but everyone's really, like, taken it. And AJ, how long ago was the first This Is How You Don't Play that you made?
A little after Valentine's, 2013.
2013. So you can see basically 2 years later that, they've taken hold, and it's almost a tradition now. Every playthrough that Phil does basically gets a This Is How You Don't Play at this point. So it's something that the community cares about, and a win in that lawsuit is a win for the community, and a loss in that lawsuit might just be a loss for the entire video game Let's Play community. So that's
I just noticed that the MGS3 one is turning 2 tomorrow.
Mhm.
What?
That's pretty crazy. And and MGS3 is almost at 1 million views.
That is ridiculous.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep. Crazy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
wait a minute, which one?
A little late on that.
That's crazy. Yeah, well, my bad. I was busy typing something.
All right. So there's that. We'll move on to the next order of business, unless anyone else has any input on the Machinima call and obviously the derivative possibilities in there being a lawsuit.
Machinima sucks.
Perfect. I agree.
So we'll move on.
Ooh.
We had 2 recent mods that are no longer mods. That would be Kless, the person that became a mod due to making an incredible amount of unpaid graphic design, as Phil would call it, fan art, and YCL, a chat mod that was demodded for making a joke at Phil's expense. I believe it was something to calling him a casual or something like. Does anybody know what YCL said to get demodded?
I think he said something like Sub-Zero demolished him, I think.
What were you going to say, Lester?
He said that he was a casual for not playing online mode at launch day.
There you go. So,
okay.
Yep. Oh, wow. His poor feelings.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I cannot take this.
Pussy. I'm sorry.
That he was getting demoted.
Dude, that's what pisses me off about fucking Phil. Like, if he's gonna talk shit about people, you know what? Fine, I don't give a shit. If you want to talk shit, fine. But don't be a fucking pussy when people like insult you, make fun of you. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even that bad of an insult either.
It's not.
If you can dish it out, then you're supposed to take it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's a fair game.
I mean, like,
if I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna go around and insult people, hey, let them do it back to me. I don't give a shit. You know.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest. Casual don't even sound much of an insult. It just sounds like you're just joking around.
Yeah.
How is that even an insult?
Besides,
So
isn't that supposed to be
casual?
like part of his business, a casual gamer?
Yeah.
Isn't he's supposed
Didn't
to
he
be like an
already admit
average
he's
Joe, right?
Yeah, he already
Come on, man.
admitted he was an average Joe casual gamer.
There you go. So why take offense to that shit? Get the fuck out, dude.
I tell you, he
think
couldn't last 2
means, like-
seconds in the SoK.
I think he's trying to say it. I'm a casual. I'm playing other games, but I'm not a casual. I'm playing fighting games. Yeah, right.
Fuck.
Like, for the past few days, he's been playing MKX online. He has said some very rude shit about the people on there, the people in his chat. So him being called a casual, not making them upset enough to unmod somebody, that's a really fucking that's some thin fucking skin.
Mm-hmm.
Very thin, like fucking paper thin.
Yeah. Not to mention, this is a person who has willingly donated several several hours of his time uncompensated just as a duty to the community and to Phil to moderate his chat for him. Like, you should be paid for that, in my opinion. There's a lot of time that goes into that.
In anything, money, games, just something, just to show him that, just thank you for doing your work. I mean, you don't have to, go broke paying them, but if someone was doing that much work for me, I wouldn't feel right unless I gave them something every now and then.
Yeah, give them some. You know what? Instead of selling your games back to GameStop, give them away to your staff.
Yeah,
with the games this time.
That's what I was gonna bring up. What about the empty boxes?
Wow,
guys, you get the manual.
Yeah, you get the manual. You get this empty, useless box that I'll just use to wipe my ass with. It's like, come on.
Get the
Give them
the business cards.
The only thing that he's ever done that's pertinent with a giveaway was that PS4, and even then, it was supposed to be Pandalese anyway. So some people could see that as meaningless.
To be fair, he did donate another one. I think it was like early last year or this year, but it's still ain't enough. He hasn't done another giveaway for a while.
Somebody said that Kless is here in the chat.
Apparently so.
I think so.
Yep, he is.
There's somebody named Kless in the chat.
Well, if you are indeed the actual Kless, hello Kless, thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. None of us actually talked to you, so that's a pleasant surprise for you to be here. But we'll actually get to your demodding as well. So we aren't really sure why this happened. Your title was changed on the forums to retired moderator, so it could have just been that you decided to step down. Maybe you just didn't have the time. Maybe God Revan's break just became too stressful. Let us know. If you're in the chat, if that is actually you, let us know what happened.
And if you are the real Kless, I just want to thank you for watching my charity video with the men's workout videos, because he did mention it on the forums that he thought it was hilarious. So thanks for watching.
Awesome.
So I'll
hey,
keep
Fred.
an eye. Yes.
You're casual.
Well, that's it. You're out of the group.
Casual.
Spell casual.
You don't say that to Fred.
Yeah, Che, why don't you spell casual?
All right, no one mod him in the hitbox chat.
K-A...
Z-A-S-Z.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead?
E-L.
Hey, he's Googling. He got quiet as shit. Look at that. Wow. That's what you're going to do for the spelling bee too, right?
I was typing.
Oh, I was eating a ham sandwich.
Actually, never mind.
An ass.
Despicable. That should be the spelling bee victory right then and there. That should be it. Oh man.
I am so tempted to test out Che right now with the spelling, but I don't know if I want to.
He fucking dipped out the second he heard any sort of spelling requests. He fucking dipped. He'll come back an hour later. But anyways.
Wait, did he leave?
I don't know. I'm not. I can only see the video that's on the screen.
He's still here.
I don't have dual monitors yet, but I will.
He's still here.
What a casual.
What casual?
Yeah.
Pussy.
Powerful. So we'll move on to the next subject at hand. Now, this one was personally picked by our good friend Che. So while he's here, not here, we can give him a little bit of the blame for this one. Mr. Che wanted us to discuss Panda Lee scratching her hooskow during the Pizza Mart review. Now, I first noticed this out of the corner of my eye. I said, "What is she doing?" And it looked at first like she was scratching herself. And I said, "There's no way that she did that." So I looked again, and yes, indeed, she was fondling herself during a pizza review. So I made a Vine. Zooming in.
Pizza review?
Wait. When was this? I'm just not hearing about it.
It's on a DSP tries it.
Yeah, somebody post a Vine if you could.
I had
Imagine
gout.
the horror.
I'm gonna change my dietary healthy style because I got a gout, and then I'm gonna order pizza.
The gout came back after the Pizza Mart. Did you notice that?
Imagine the horror when she's scratching her yeast infection and she's eating DSP pizza at the same time without washing her hands.
Fucking.
Damn,
Well, I
dude, you
guess
guys are
I'm not
dying.
ordering any more pizza for a while.
Zoro,
Oh, and I just had some too.
is
Fuck.
pizza flavored.
I'm trying to find this.
Rub the pepperoni on my foot.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see.
I heard that
Stop.
supposedly somebody commented on it and it was removed.
Commented on what?
Ooh. That she was scratching her fucking.
Oh yeah,
Pooch.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She was scratching up the tux.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
supposedly
look,
it got removed.
Is it? Yeah, he removed it.
Hold on, let me. I'm gonna. If anyone didn't post it yet, I'm gonna post the Vine in the chat. Oh, okay. Onoko Pro got it.
Okay,
Perfect.
sweet.
Lester got it. So, I don't know about that one, man. She knows that she's on camera. You can tell she tried to do it slick. You know, she tried to just like move her leg and try to use her thumb and shit, all slick and shit. She knew she was on camera. This is the type of shit that this lady does on camera. What? And then she goes in, and then she goes in and starts touching the pizza pie and shit like that, man. That's ridiculous.
But Fred, she's a classy lady.
Hold on. Are we fucking talking about what I think we're talking about right now?
Huskow.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. So goddamn disgusting.
The Huskow.
Cannot even explain my disgust with that shit, man. She was fucking mining
I'm
for
actually about
gold,
to see
man.
this for the first time. Oh my gosh, she is fucking touching.
No,
I'm
dude,
seeing this
she
shit for the
tries to
first
stick her thumb to scratch, dude.
I mean, she's spelunking, right? She was spelunking, like, she
Holy
was
shit!
trying to find some precious fucking minerals in there.
Wow.
Some of
First
you
it
guys
was the
haven't seen
stomach.
that yet?
Not me.
First time I saw it, I fucking spit my water all over my goddamn
That
desk.
is fucking
First-
hilarious.
Oh, this
First it
is
was the
disgusting.
stomach growling. Now it's this shit.
Oh, man. Under her fucking Huskow growls.
Whoa. So you're welcome, Che. We covered the Huskow scratching, the curious case of Panda Lee. I hope that I hope that isn't associated with their soap. That would not be a glowing endorsement of her soap, that she has some sort of itching there. But yeah,
Got a
to do
Huskow
that,
scented soap.
to do that
Disgusting.
during a live review while you're recording seems like it was urgent. So best of luck to her and all that kind of stuff. We'll move on. Let's see. Just today, we had a great little Twitter back and forth between Mr. Phil and a energy drink called Power On. Now that's Power On at. Let me just make sure, because I said that I would give these guys a shout out because they were pretty hilarious. So let me just make sure that I get this absolutely correct. Let me see. At Power On. Is it Power On Energy? Okay. At Power On Drink. So big shout out to at Power On Drink, the unofficial sponsor of the Sons of Kojima podcast this episode. So Phil says, quote, "Was so damn stressed last night. We'll definitely need an energy drink today for the first time in over a month now. Persona demands it." And Power On responds at, they call me DSP, "You can do it. Try Power On for a natural boost," and then leaves a link to their product. Mr. Phillip, ever the opportunist, responds, "I have not heard of your product before. Do you provide samples in exchange for a public review? I'd be interested." The response. Fantastic response. Didn't skip a beat. "Not currently!" Exclamation point. "But we still encourage you to try Power On for extra energy through the day." Translation. Go buy it your fucking self. Are you kidding? We're not sponsoring you. Get the fucking, just buy the drink. I mean, we're not reaching out to you for sponsorship opportunities. We saw that you wanted an energy drink. Buy the goddamn energy drink. What the fuck is this? So,
What a fucking dumbass.
Phil Ever the Opportunist wanted to shill an energy drink just so that they'll send him a free energy drink. I mean, ridiculous.
Free sample.
I'll do a whole
This
video
is
on
at
you.
Costco.
Yeah, so you can mail me like a 4-pack of your energy drink valued at like $3.99. I will do a whole video about you guys. whatever. So
that really helps their business.
So
by a sample, he wants a truckload.
Yeah. So at Power On Drinks, fantastic company that has, I don't know, a decent set of morals to, not sell out to Phil and be like, oh yeah, shill our product. They're like, nah, we could send you a free 4-pack just so that you do a video, but we're not gonna. So that was great. So shout out to our unofficial sponsor for this podcast, free of charge. I just thought I'd point that out to you guys that this endorsement, this podcast, was free of charge. We don't need their product. If we can find it, we might buy it ourselves. We might become patrons of their art, but. Yeah, special shout out to Power On Drinks. Fantastic. That made a lot of people laugh today. So, any other opinions on Power On Drinks before we move on?
They're great.
I will officially replace my Fanta with their drink from now on.
Perfect. Doritos and Power On.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think I'm willing to buy their drink now just for refusing to fucking let Phil chill for them. These people are winners in my book.
Dark Shill Phil.
Dark Shill. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, we'll move on. Another one. Now, I didn't see this much of it because I fell asleep pretty early. So,
we'll see.
Someone will have to enlighten me on this, but apparently Phil had a bit of a breakdown on Twitter last night, as he usually does at night. I don't know if he gets a few drinks in him and then starts feeling introspective, but stressed that there will be no games this summer. Anyone see this?
Yeah.
I did not see
I gotta say
I
something.
did, yes.
Wait, he's been saying that for the past couple of years. Is he gonna keep saying that every year just so he get free games? I mean, new games every summer.
Yeah.
I think that it's just bitching about a dry season.
I mean, he's been doing summer retro. This is not anything new.
He's been talking about taking time off because of this so-called dry spell, but there's a good amount of games coming out. I don't know what he's complaining about, honestly.
I'm pretty sure most of his fanboys like the retro games.
Well, shouldn't this be a good thing? Because he wants to start doing or start producing Project 7 on summer. So I do not want to hear the fucking excuse that he doesn't have time because of so many fucking games now.
Well,
so there you go.
AJ, I'm sure you're aware that he has his eye on a nice 4K camera. And
see, that's another thing too.
Exactly.
That's another thing that I realize. I swear to God, dude, if he is concerned about the lack of games in summer, and if he if he does buys a 4K camera, Jesus Christ.
Well, this is the thing, AJ. I was going to be a little bit more big picture about this. He is essentially holding Project 7 hostage until he gets that camera. Che called it from the very beginning. Che said that he's going to keep Project 7 behind a donation wall. And he wants to make people pay him a bunch of money so that he can crank out Project 7. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what he's going to do. I can already see it. Why would I film half of the movie in 1080i and then film the rest of the movie in 4K? Why don't I just wait and see if I can get this camera? Essentially making it, donate to me $2,000 so I can buy this camera so that then you'll get Project 7.
It's not going to make that good, though.
Well, then we're not going to be seeing Project 7.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see him hold it hostage as well as try to bleed more money out to get more equipment for this piece of shit. Mm-hmm. I need this stationary camera stand for $20. I'm a little bit short, guys. Please help me out.
For those of you people that gave him money to be, part of a cast in Project 7, I am so sorry.
You're gonna get the smallest cameo throughout that series.
And for those people that were hoping that he would play Minecraft and finish the Persona playthrough, if you guys also gave him money for that, I am so sorry if you guys were hoping that he would do a full playthrough on those.
Quit Minecraft pretty soon.
Guys,
What's up?
You know, I
he
honestly
only
hope that
has.
he continues to abandon games
Sorry.
that people paid him for, because I honestly want people to, fucking like wake up and smell the bullshit already.
You know what's funny? I still kind of he's bringing back Project 7. The series has been rebooted twice. This series has been rebooted more than the Batman movies. He keeps bringing the same series back. Why don't you try something new?
It's not.
But didn't he complain about Rambo and shit not being in it? He's like, no, he's like, because Rambo was in it, he was popular, that people should focus more attention on him.
Yeah, the reason.
Yeah, that was
funniest. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, it's because of that. He was shooting the stupid gun and wearing the bandana, so he was basically being Rambo, and people were saying that was the best part of it, and the viewers were basically saying that, Rambo was the favorite, and DSP and Howard sucked, and Phil got pissed off about that shit because Rambo was the favorite, and he was claiming that, the whole Rambo scene where fucking, where he was shooting, he was saying that, in a nutshell, he was basically saying, yeah, guess who came up with it? I did. I was the one that came up with that. You know what I mean? He was.
So imagine
pretty...
how much he's gonna stroke his dick now since he's doing this shit himself.
I'm gonna go ahead and look for it while you guys, continue to talk.
Yes. So
they should just call that series The Misadventures of DSP and Panda Lee.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Oh shit.
What's up?
Uh-oh. DSP just had a huge blow to his Patreon.
What?
Oh.
What happened? He lost more money?
Down a bit. Yep. $1,050 a month now.
Oh.
How much did he get before?
It was like 1,000. Yeah.
Most recently, I thought it was at 12.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Someone pulled out.
Bye 4K camera. Bye Project 7.
Yep. See you at Project 7.
Dude, that's below the fucking indie game stream. Below a fucking indie game stream. That's pretty sad. He's gonna bitch about that.
Well, half of an indie game stream, because he has under-delivered on every single Patreon goal. He did part of a montage for Heavy Rain. He did part of the streams for Minecraft. He's doing part of the streams for Persona because he's already bitching about the views for it. Like, didn't he admit earlier today? He's like, well, guys, I'm just doing this because it's a Patreon goal. It's getting terrible views.
Yep. Not a lot of viewership. That's pretty much what he said.
I thought he's not supposed to care about that.
I thought
someone should make
Someone
should make a montage of every time DSP says views.
That would be the longest montage ever on YouTube.
It would be like 5 hours.
Exactly.
I had a similar idea like that a long time ago, where I just wanted to make a montage of all of his fucking burps.
Oh god.
God.
But I mean, maybe there's still a possibility that I might do that, like when I'm grinding in a game in the background or some shit. But I don't know. We'll see.
I was actually gonna make a video that documented his whole thing with Patreon. I have a bit of it. So like Being a Man Part 2, the last part of it was like a bit of like a thing about his Patreon, like sort of showing his stance change on Patreon. And I was thinking about it. I don't know if I want to put a lot of time into it, because that would be a big project to show the evolution of his stance on Patreon. I might reach out and, like I did for Being a Man Part 2, and ask for people to sort of give me a little bit of help with that. But I think someone should do that. If I don't, then I think that idea is a good one to sort of document this whole Patreon thing.
I don't know how many times. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. I've been having a bad connection lately, but I don't know how many times we talked about it, but Patreon is not for people to fund your entire project. You have to have a goal. You have to have a premise, a script, or whatever you're doing set out, and you have to be in the process of doing it. That's for helping the process. It's not for making the process. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And speaking of being a man part 2, we need a trilogy.
Yeah, well, $10,000 towards the water, and we will.
As soon as we get to 10K, it's going to be worked on.
Yeah, as soon as we get the 10K,
I
we'll
will.
start working on it.
You heard it here, guys. We need a trilogy. Hashtag trilogy.
I was thinking about helping Fred with the intro for Being a Man Part 3.
Ah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's Being a Man Part 3 Patreon edition.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's actually a good idea.
good.
If you don't get it off the ground, at least take some ideas from it, you know.
You gotta donate $10,000 to the charity so that I make the project, okay? I'm gonna call it Project 3.
Well, sweetie, I'm going to scratch my crotch and take the pizza.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
That was a horrible impression, I know.
Terrible. So, again, this is something that Phil does a lot at night, and obviously he talks about his quote-unquote late-night drinks. So, in my mind, I envision Mr. Phil having a few Tanqueray mixed drinks, and then starting to feel a little bit philosophical and a lot more emotional about his current situation. And then starts to sort of reach out for sympathy and play that kind of card about how he's so sad and he doesn't know how he's going to be able to do this. A lot of people, when they have steady jobs and careers, they don't have these same sort of stresses about how they're possibly going to do stuff. Obviously, getting a traditional job is a lot more of a steady income that's not dependent on how much people like you. And I don't know if Phil is in a position to where he can bank off of the fact that people like him.
Not to mention, you also have you also have at least have a chance to put a little, cushion under yourselves, like, Social Security, or put money into your future. So when you eventually retire, you can't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can have something to live off of, or at least, lesser your hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work part-time and, live off of what you saved up. And he can't, because he doesn't have a steady income, and it's going down. I still think that, like what Fred said before, he's pulling the red alert before he entirely goes, broke or whatever. I don't think he's as desperate as he sounds, but I think he notices that little plea for help is not working, and then eventually, very soon, he'll be in that red alert phase.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's actually something interesting to explore, is that there is no retirement plan for YouTube. And he's going to be needing to make money after he's 50, 60 years old. I don't see how this works.
It was funny. I actually remember when I was a fan of his that he said he would continue to do this around his 50s and 60s. I'm like, are you sure about that?
Oh my god.
No.
Could you imagine
We're watching
that?
I'm watching an old ass man play some video games.
Yeah, could you fucking imagine
Jesus
that?
Christ.
You're 50 years old and still trying to make jokes about dicks.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
I'm pretty sure Panda Lee will be gone by that time.
I mean, I'll say this: when
Let's
it comes
be
to
real.
making a full time living off YouTube, and you haven't gotten yourself to the point where you have millions and millions of subscribers, and you can bank off of that, and you're in Phil's position where you are just making it by with the lifestyle that you're living, it's a young man's game. Nobody's gonna want to watch a 45, 50-year-old. It's gonna be creepy if he's trying to do a kid's entertainment like he's doing with the stupid immature jokes at 50 years old. He's gonna look weird. And
Yeah,
it's just gonna
his
constantly decrease.
Yeah, his fan base now is not going to be the same in the next 5 years or so.
No.
Nope. They're either going to grow up, and that the kids that do try to watch him, the gullible ones, are going to be like, well, this 40, 45, 50-year-old man is playing these video games acting like a kid. This is kind of creepy. I'm going to go find someone that's younger, because there's going to be more people out there to watch. They're going to move on.
Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is, most of us who start watching videos because they either grew up or got tired of them. But there's always going to be new people even new younger people are going to jump on his channel to watch his stuff and might like it.
And even that's not reliability because those people might have different sense of humor from a couple of years from now.
Yep.
As much
He'll be spouting out all these sexual jokes while everyone is had watched videos with better jokes than he has.
Or someone
I mean-
watches like the next PewDiePie.
Disgusting. I don't
YouTube
want to
is
hear
a
that.
hobby. YouTube is a hobby. It was never meant to be full-time living.
True.
You know, the people that have that, they're lucky. And as a side thing, I can understand it being a little side thing, but it's mostly a hobby. It's mostly for an escape. That's why I do YouTube. I'm not doing it to make any sort of living. I'm just doing it because, you know, I go to school and have to work and all that stuff, and it's just something to keep my mind off of real-life problems. That's what it's supposed to be.
An outlet. All right, everybody died.
Yep.
All right.
Oh shit! I had put myself on mute by accident.
All
Sorry.
right, so everybody died. Anyways, moving on. I just I don't know. He doesn't have the type of hardcore fan base that's going to carry him on into his 50s and 60s. He's eventually going to have to get a job, and the way that he talks about it, it's like beneath him, and it's never going to happen. So I'm pretty sure he'll have a job pretty soon here. So we'll see about that. We'll move on. Next topic on the docket. My Google Doc just crashed. And there it goes. Cool. So we're going to get into some fan-submitted topics. Now, some of these we were going to cover anyways, but we just thought we'd give the viewers credit for submitting these. So the first one that we've got... now, I have to do a better job at giving people credit for these. Oh, shit. I'm on mobile. I can't see who posted these. So if you did post it, give yourself credit. Next week, we will be a lot more diligent to give actual credit to people that submit these ideas. This week is just experimental. So anyways, you'll have to forgive us. But somebody submitted to us, and we were also going to cover anyway, priced mods. Now, the story is... I don't know if it came out earlier than just today, but today I noticed, and a lot of other people noticed, that Steam is going to be rolling out a infrastructure for them to be able to charge for user-created mods. So somebody can make mods for Skyrim, for example, and they can charge 99 cents for a new sword, or $5 for a new place on the map, and essentially turning mods into DLC that is user created. What are you guys' opinion on this development that there's going to be paid mods on Steam Workshop?
Bullshit. No.
Like
bullshit.
I'm
Go ahead.
These microtransactions, man.
Right now, I'm in the middle of like transitioning from more like console gaming to PC gaming, and if this was the case before I got a PC, like I would not have even got a new PC because I got it to play games like Skyrim with mods. If they're gonna charge for fucking mods now, I might as well just stick with like my fucking 360 version. There's really no point in me having the PC version now, other than fucking better fucking frame rate, better graphics shit. But I'm not gonna pay for fucking mods. I already paid for a goddamn game. I'm not gonna start paying for mods now just because Steam wants to implement this bullshit. Fucking hate it.
Exactly. And a lot of the mods, they help fix the game. You see, especially games nowadays, they come out broken, they come out half-assed, or they come out with major problems. And the modding community does an amazing job, amazing job taking care of it. So if this is going to be the norm for future games, then we're basically going to have to pay to fix a game that came out broken. You know, because a lot of the times, when the companies put out patches, it doesn't fix anything. You know, a lot of times they put out patches just to put it out. And, you know, I've been generous. You know, if there's a modder that I like, and I like their creations, and they have a donation button, I donate a couple of dollars. That's the way it should be, because trust me, people appreciate good mods. And if the people that make the mods are, like, have a donation button, a lot of people will donate, you know? You shouldn't have to force people to play mods.
Right.
I mean, force people to pay to play.
Right. And like I said, it's user-generated DLC now. And the thing is that I feel like the game companies are going to want a taste of this money that Steam is going to be bringing in now. Because originally people were making content using that game, right? And they weren't directly charging for it. They were just taking donations here or there for their efforts in general, not, oh, I'm donating you for this and this and that. So it wasn't really specifically where people can be like, all right, well, they used my game and they made a mod for it, so I specifically want some of that money because I can specifically see what they took in money for which game and which piece of content. Now, someone like Bethesda can say, all right, well, you're selling mods for Skyrim. We want a small percentage, whatever it may be, of whatever is being taken in for these Skyrim mods. And what it essentially does is it makes it so that the companies can relax and not have to pay their employees to make DLC, at least on the PC side, and then go ahead and make a little bit of money while saving money on development for themselves. So it's, I don't know, it just... And the other problem that I see is that it incentivizes people to not have free mods. You know, they're going to pull their mods off of Nexus and they're going to put it on Steam Workshop and make money. And it incentivizes them to be a lot more shady with it. So, all right, well, I'm going to put out... I originally was going to make 10 swords, and I was going to put it out for free as a mod. But now I'm going to charge $1 for each one. You have to buy them individually. Or, all right, well, I was going to make a whole new map, but now I'm going to separate it into half and half, and I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just being like, I'm going to put everything I have out all at once because it's free anyway, now I'm going to segment it. Now I'm going to make it like a gradual release and stuff like that. So it's a bad day for PC gaming, and this is, I have to personally say, this is not good for PC gamers.
No,
well,
it's just another shot at us.
Well, if it gets out of control, then my treasure map is already marked with an X, and there's free gold at the end of it.
You know, Evil Table made a good point. Mods aren't always stable. You know what I mean? A lot of times, there's a lot of updates that come out, and it's a transition that takes months or years. So they're expecting you to pay right off the bat something that could be an alpha or beta.
Mm-hmm. Something that could fuck up your game. I mean,
exactly for the win.
On the plus side, I can see an argument that this would encourage these people to make their mods that much more stable, you know, because they are going to charge for it, so that would maybe incentivize them to put more time and effort into it. But again, that just is literally user-created DLC. Like, that's the risk you take. Because it's free, that's the risk that you take, okay? Maybe it might fuck it up, maybe it'll be good. If it's good, the reward would be maybe people will donate to that person, they'll gain a reputation, they'll gain a following in the community, and yada, yada, yada. Now it's directly monetary.
And that's
Do you think...
You know... Go ahead.
Go ahead, Trey. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was about to say, that's like, you know, you going on Far Cry 4, and someone created a level in a level editor, and that's like them charging you a couple bucks to play it.
Mm-hmm.
But Fred, do you think that this is going to get rid of free mods entirely?
Not entirely, but I think a lot of the major people that put a lot of time and effort into their mods on Nexus mods and stuff like that, I think that they're going to take... What would be the incentive for them to keep their mod on Nexus for free and then also have one that you can pay for on Steam?
Yeah.
So, you know, no, it's... If you give someone a choice to do the exact same amount of effort and not take money or take money, 9 times out of 10 they're going to take money because, you know, realistically they might deserve to get in their mind they deserve to get paid for it. In a lot of ways they do deserve to get paid for it, but you know the community sort of does have their back in that they donate to them generally. We could have a situation where they still take donations and have paid mods, you know?
Yeah, it should definitely... If someone was going to do something like that for a practice that's been mostly free, then it should be, like, optional. I don't think that it should be forced down anyone's throat when it comes to either fixing their game or updating it with, like, some things that's going on. I do think that the users deserve credit for the hard work that they do if it's a really good mod, but I don't think that it should be forcibly paid for because there could always be the chance, like you said, of something being fucked up with it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's that. I think that just about covers the paid DLC. I just think, like I said, this is a bad day for PC gaming. I really don't like this direction. I personally don't use all that many mods, but, you know, for games like open world games like New Vegas and Skyrim and stuff like that, mods are crucial. And if they're going to put the best ones behind a paywall, I don't know, man. And you know, it then, unfortunately, then it just sort of becomes like a confrontational type of thing. Like, just imagine this situation, right? Someone that is a well-known mod maker for, I don't know, Skyrim, okay? So they make a lot of different mods. They put a lot of time into it, and they feel as though they deserve to get paid for these mods. Well, then people figure out workarounds and they start torrenting their mods and stuff like that. It becomes like an adversarial relationship with the community that they originally had this strong bond with. Like, oh, now these motherfuckers, they're taking money directly out of my pockets now and they're fucking sharing my files. It becomes an adversarial relationship where it's like a business relationship now and not a community thing. And actually, it damages the community altogether.
So in your guys' opinion, let's say within the next couple months you want to play a certain amount of games where they have mods for it. Should you download the game and collect the mods before they might go behind the paywall? Because that's what I'm doing. I want to play Oblivion and New Vegas and Fallout 3 again, and I'm getting the mods before they possibly could go on paywall.
I mean, yeah, you can. That's definitely advisable. But again, the new games, the new mods, there's no guarantees.
Sucks. Because the thing on PC too is that a lot of PC ports get the shaft. So this is just like spit it in our face twice. You give us, it could possibly be that you give us a broken game on the PC, and then you're charging us in order to fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Well, again, someone in the chat just mentioned it's only for Steam Workshop, but this incentivizes people to pull their stuff off of Nexus Mod Manager, or at least not put future mods on there and instead put them on Steam, and then it wouldn't incentivize them. What would be the rationale? All right, I'm going to put it on Nexus for free, but I'm also going to have it on Steam and try to make some money. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't work that way. So the incentive is for them to put new mods, upcoming mods, on Steam instead of on Nexus. So
100% agree, man. This is just a future of gaming, folks.
Yep. Microtransactions, even for PC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
Hopefully.
man. I'm not paying for mods. Just flat out, I'm not going to pay for mods.
Dude, I mean, I've been generous with the. What's up? What's going on?
Some research. And guess how much the modder gets for getting their mods on Steam.
How much?
25%.
Whoa, what?
That is bullshit.
Only 25%.
Steam makes 75% of the money that they make off of their mods.
Yes.
That's going to the game. That's going to the game companies.
Scam.
Yeah, there's no way that Steam are the cool guys. There's no way that they would personally take 75%. I feel as though there's something with the game companies they worked out.
Steam makes enough money. Listen, if any potential or modders are out there, make great creations on your own. And if you want, ask for donations, because I guarantee you the community will take care of you better than Steam or whoever's pulling the strings on this, game companies. Come on, guys. God, they're getting ripped off 25%.
You know what? As long as the fucking Macho Man Dragon mod for Skyrim doesn't go paid, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I always need for the rest of my life.
Let me tell you something, Blake. I'm gonna come off the top rope and elbow you in the head. Your head's gonna explode. Oh yeah, you fucking punk.
Oh,
I can't do it.
I gotta pay $5 for it. You can do that. Give me 1 second.
Come on, do a Macho Man, Fred. You do it better.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mods and I'm gonna breathe fire as a goddamn dragon. Yeah.
Sounds like you're taking a shit.
Shut the fuck up, AJ. You're a casual and a fake Mexican.
It always sounds like a little bit of Vince McMahon whenever you're trying to imitate somebody else.
Don't make me do Vince McMahon.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna give me 75% or I fucking kill you. You better not try to put your mods on other sites. Pull up the pants or I kill you. I don't know how he did it.
Well,
what the hell are we talking about?
No, I don't know. Oh, because Blake brought up the Macho Man mod for Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
But what were you gonna say, AJ?
No, I was just gonna say console master race with a win.
So we move on to the next, the Steam-related story. Not as controversial, but something just interesting. I guess maybe some people will have a take on it. There was a story that came out within the last week that you will need to have $5 spent on Steam in order to fully unlock your account. So things like, I believe, like trading cards, or I don't know completely everything. Maybe someone knows a little bit more than me. I wasn't able to do the research fully, but in general, your account is not fully unlocked on Steam until you give them $5. Thoughts and opinions?
Are they doing it to try to combat spam?
Yes. But even if you activate thousands of dollars worth of games on Steam, that still doesn't count. You have to actually spend $5 to Steam.
You were saying something, Blake?
Oh, I don't really have much of a problem with that because usually most people who get Steam to actually use it, they spend money pretty much right away because there's always some kind of sale going on. There's always something people want on Steam that they're willing to pay for.
Yep.
I mean, it might be stupid to some people, but I mean, like you guys said, there's some spam shit going on with Steam, with people just making accounts for bots and shit. But I have no problem with it.
Yep. As we
Is it
figured,
$5 overall or $5 a month?
$5 cumulative.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, I understand
so
why.
That's like one game on sale, pretty much. Yep. So if someone sees a game I could want, then I guess it's kind of a win-win for them if they're new to Steam.
Yep.
What about the people that always play only play free-to-play games? Moogle.
I don't know I wonder if Moogle spent $5 on Steam yet. Well, I don't know.
$5 fucking Dota skins. Disgusting.
Yeah, that's true. He might have. But all right. So that as figured, that wasn't very controversial, but that was just another thing with Steam while we were on the topic. We will move on to the next topic. This was also submitted by one of our esteemed viewers. Sorry if I don't have your name, but you can give yourself a shout out. I'm sure you guys will use the honor system and not take credit for something you didn't submit. But we have the Killing Floor 2. If you are found to be trolling, your access will be denied entirely. You will not even be allowed to play. Oh, that was Evil AJ. All right, cool. You will not be able to play the game whatsoever. They will revoke your license, and they will ban you from the servers, and you will never, ever get to play Killing Floor 2 again. Now, obviously, this is a loose definition. I will read you exactly what this says in the end-user license agreement. We also will not tolerate anyone using the game or any servers or forums provided for the game to be continually or repeatedly abusive to other players. This includes, but is not limited to, quote, griefing, racist bigotry, sexism, or any other forms of, quote, cyberbullying. We will also not tolerate anyone hosting servers for the game where such behaviors are continually or repeatedly allowed to take place. If we find you are a cheater or abusive, we will revoke your CD key and ban you from the Killing Floor 2 servers and tell your mom. Your license will automatically terminate without notice, and you will have no right to play Killing Floor 2 or any Killing Floor 2 mods against other players or make any other use of Killing Floor 2. End of story. So,
is that for real?
Yes, that is the end
Swear.
user license. Hey, I've got the screen cap. I'll
That's
actually
ridiculous.
post it in the chat. Give me a second here to post the screen cap. Mr. AJ submitted this to us. Mr. AJ, why don't you take first dibs on this story? What is your opinion of this?
I didn't do that shit.
You put
that
in the
wasn't
chat
me.
that you submitted this.
Really?
Yeah. I see in the
You really are high.
I see in the SoKast group right now, AJ says, I submitted this. That was me.
Oh, well.
You hitting
I don't
that
know,
bong too
honestly.
much. I mean, how can they dictate what's hateful? I mean, it could be abused. I mean, people that get called bad players or anything that's not even that bad can get like banned from the game. That's the thing, though. You can't.
Just grow some thicker skin and move on, dude. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. I mean, you can't dictate what's hateful. Hateful is everyone has different terms for hateful. It's so people are gonna get banned for not even being whatever sexist, homophobic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's stupid.
Welcome to the streets, brother.
Oh, okay.
Damn straight.
AJ was saying that was me in reference to something else. Okay, so sorry about that. So that was not AJ that submitted that story. Hey, I'm using my phone. It is not efficient right now. So
Fair enough.
that was AJ referencing that he was doing something else. So all right. So shout out to whoever submitted this Killing Floor 2 story to us. We very much appreciate it. I have just posted the screen cap in the chat so that you can see the user agreement. And
you see, Fred? That means you can't ban poor people.
What?
It was a joke.
I don't even understand how it makes sense. What do you mean I can't ban poor people? How?
No, it's a joke, remember?
In what way?
Aristocrat Fred?
Yeah, but in what way am I able to ban poor people? Like, what situation takes away my ability to ban?
Oh my god, it was a joke. I'm not being literal or serious.
So then what? I don't know. I'm saying, how does it fit into anything at all?
No, because they said you can get banned from Killing Floor 2.
So now, because people can get banned for trolling, now I can personally no longer ban poor people.
It was a joke.
It makes no sense at all.
I'm not being serious, right?
No. It makes no, as a joke, it makes no sense at all. Like, the fact that you said that at all makes zero sense. And I need to take you to task for it.
My bad.
Yeah.
Downtown, dude.
Well, now that it's your bad, now I can't ban poor people anymore. All right, so we have a person on Twitter let us know that it was Sasuke Uchiha.
Way to
You
ruin it.
pronounced that all wrong.
It wasn't. It's not Sasuke.
No.
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
I don't give a fuck about the Japanese names. You do your own thing. Whatever.
You know, go back to your Pokemon and Digimon, motherfucker.
I like it.
Weeaboos. Fucking weeaboos.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Japanese fucking garbage name. Who gives a fuck? I will pronounce it as I read. Listen, Che, you want me to give you some fucking names in other languages and have you fucking pronounce it? How about you try to pronounce Joanna Jędrzejczyk? How about that?
Well, you can always hit me up for a date, Joanna.
Yeah. No, you can't ban people.
Jędrzejczyk? It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah. Now you can pronounce poor people names. How about that? Anyways, yeah. Listen, I know no Japanese whatsoever. All right, I cannot be expected to pronounce Japanese name. I'm just like, you look at it, you read it that way. All right, I don't know where it's from. I don't know what it is. I was like, if I was a fan of the series of whatever it's from, maybe I know how to pronounce it. But just reading it in English, that's what I pronounced it as. So suck one. Specifically, Che, go suck one.
Fred's a racist confirmed.
I mean, how insensitive, Fred. I mean,
Taurus,
how would you feel if someone mispronounced your name? Oh, you know, that jackass, Fwed. Sent me a freaking thing.
Fwed.
Fwed. Hey, what's up, Fwed? Yo, what's up, Chi?
Fwed.
Yeah, what's up, Chi?
Quan Che over here.
Quan Che.
Fwed.
Quan
Hashtag
Chi.
FWED. Fwed.
Fwed. Yeah. Perfect. But anyways, listen, there are people that pronounce R's as W's, so How insensitive of you, Che.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
That's not insensitive.
That's insensitive to people's speech impediments, Che.
Oh, come on. Now you're just pulling strings.
Nope. Insensitive
You're
to
grasping
speech
at
impediments.
major straws.
No. Anyways, we move on. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, our previous footage was given to us by Mr. Singlong. This has been provided to us by Flameclaw. So thank you very much to those two people. The Killing Floor footage, Killing Floor 2 footage from the top was from Mr. Pascal, who, again, is not here. But, yes, thank you for submitting footage. We appreciate it. This podcast is becoming very, very community-based, as we intended for it to be. So we're doing everything that we can to involve the community and make everyone an owner in this. You have the ability to purchase stock into the Sons of Kojima podcast. How about that? Become a part owner.
You know what I say to that?
Water charity. What, Che? Yeah?
That's all I have to say.
Refreshing, huh, Che?
No, it's horrible.
Well,
I would never do that in public. I'm just kidding. Inside joke.
Nope, it's not even inside. So we move on to the next topic. 2 or more games being launched on the same day. Examples being
EOOHOO. That's all I gotta say.
Examples being Mad Max and Metal Gear Solid 5, and also GTA 5 for PC and Mortal Kombat X. For me, I think it's not that bad of a thing, you know, especially if you're the type of person that likes to not just play one game at a time. So, for example, I was able to balance a little bit of GTA 5 on PC with a little bit of Mortal Kombat. It was good. It's good overall.
I honestly don't understand why people are like. I mean, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I don't understand why people are overreacting to that shit. Like, why is it such a big deal?
I think it's just the notion of being able to afford both games.
I think that Go ahead, Adrian.
Go on. Well, I was saying that fucking
Mr. Renegade, you can speak, sir.
I was gonna say for pussy Saturday thing. I was gonna say that MGS might bury it in terms of reputation because let's be honest, a lot of people were looking forward to play MGS for a long time, but that's the only thing I think of it. I think that it's good if you want to play one or the other, you have options, but when it comes to them releasing on the same day and people might have like very extreme backlogs, it might be very hard to get to one or the other.
Stupid.
I mean, I see it. And also, like I said, again, this notion of being able to afford both. You know, there's not a lot of people that may be affected by this, but I think there's a number of people that.
Fred.
What?
Fred's not affected.
No, not at
People
all.
People have about 5 months to fucking save money, and they cannot like just. Oh man, I still don't get it.
Some people live paycheck to paycheck, like Che here, where $5 is a big deal to him. So how's he gonna buy a video game?
Yeah. Oh no.
Put
for
away
a
like
snack.
$10. Put away like $10 per every check.
Che can't even do $5 for some pistachios to eat.
Make a fucking allowance.
How's he gonna do that?
Let me tell you something. I can't be like
I don't
Fred
know,
and
do
use
some fucking
$5 as
volunteer
toilet
work.
paper.
Do some volunteer work
I
where
don't
you're
play,
unpaid.
I don't play newer games.
Volunteer work is by definition unpaid.
Well,
I don't play newer games.
Go
figure
force
out some
people
way to
to
fucking
pay
make
you.
money.
Yeah.
Hey, I play older games where the games are like $5 to $10, sometimes way cheaper than that. So I'm good.
Go
I
sell
don't
some
play
plasma,
newer
Che.
Hey Che, I got an idea for you.
What's up?
How about you advertise Pandalese soap?
There you go.
No, I'm in school to be a computer scientist. Okay, I'll be fine with money in the next 5 years.
A computer scientist.
Yes, computer science.
Spell computer.
COMPUTER and FUCK.
Computer fuck? What's a computer fuck?
I don't know. Let me tell you something, Fred. Why don't you go to the store and get a bag of pistachios?
I probably
$5 for like 10 fucking peanuts.
You do not. Okay, if I buy a bag of pistachios, I don't get 10 peanuts, Che.
A pag? You buy a pag of pistachios?
A bag.
You said pag.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, didn't he say pag?
This motherfucker said peanuts instead of pistachios.
Yo,
that's a big. Peanuts. That's way more fucking significant.
No. They're expensive. They're expensive. Peanuts.
Get it right.
They're expensive. They're expensive.
You get 10 peanuts. You get 10 peanuts when you buy a bag of pistachios, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Jay, you're a goddamn commoner.
Look. No, a commoner?
Common folk.
I'm the people's. Look, I'm for the people.
You're for the people. What people?
They're expensive peanuts.
The destitute people, Che?
They're expensive
people that
peanuts.
are destitute? You know what that word means?
Oh, destitute?
Uh-huh.
You mean like struggling or in a horrible place?
It's a little bit more. Well,
basically,
destitute is a bit more
dire
than that.
Okay. What a fucking jackass this guy is.
Disenfranchised, Che.
Disenfranchised. You know, save that for the spelling bee. I'm not going to give you the honor of having me spell it.
This isn't a grammar bee.
Grammar bee?
Yeah.
You mean spelling bee?
No, that's how you talk. That's how you talk.
Listen, first of all,
let me use some grammar bee.
Let me tell you something, okay? Not all of us have birth certificates made of gold plates, all right?
Made of
some of us have paper.
Multiple gold plates.
JR real quick.
What's up?
I am so tempted to test you out real quick.
Who? Go ahead.
You.
I take all challengers. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Spell your.
Which one? It depends. Like you are or your. Like your brain.
In a sentence, Che. That's how you would ask.
Okay, listen. If I say you're a jackass, it's Y-O-U. The little apostrophe, whatever the fuck it is.
Wait. I didn't say which one.
The little apostrophe.
No. If it's like your brain, it's Y-O-U-R. What?
Hold on, dude. I didn't say which one. Do you want the sentence?
Yes.
I noticed that you're at the store, but you left your wallet at home.
Y-O-U-R.
He did not understand.
Yeah, it was actually the one with the little apostrophe there, Che.
No, it's not.
Let me repeat that. I noticed that you're at the store, but you left your wallet at home.
Oh, okay. The first one is Y-O-U-R-E, and the second one is Y-O-U-R.
Oh, you forgot the little apostrophe, Che.
I asked you to...
What are you talking about?
You forgot the little apostrophe, Che.
Whatever the hell it is, the comma.
The comma. There you go. Perfect.
Hey, Che. Spell grammar.
Mm-hmm.
G-R-A-M-M-A-R.
All right. Try weather.
I think he meant like Kelsey grammar. It was with an E.
Kelsey Grammer? Who the hell is it? Oh, that thing. Oh, you know, of course, Fred would know who Kelsey Grammer is. He probably watches that damn show Frasier.
I play golf with them at the country club.
Oh, Frasier, the show for intellectuals.
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sideshow Bob.
Listen, you don't need to be a genius to make it in the world, Fred.
No, but I wouldn't know anything about that, would I?
Oh, yeah. You just wait for the spelling bee, guys. I'm saving the pictures.
I'm waiting for it. It's not. I'm telling you, Mr. Che will not be available for the spelling bee.
I will be
confident.
here.
All right.
I will be here.
All right. There you go.
I'm gonna take that university education to Pound Town, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure. So that about covers it for the user submitted stories. So, is there anything else that we want to cover while we are live on the air?
I actually found something interesting.
What's up?
I actually found something interesting that just happened a few minutes ago.
What's up?
Apparently, Telltale, the guys of The Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us are going to team up with Marvel and make a Marvel game for 2017.
Spider-Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's too many of those.
We just had a shit ton of donations. Just thought I'd point this out to people. Of course, we had Carson Royce again. Kless from I believe, the former mod, and Tyler Hansen with a substantial fucking donation. As of this podcast, we've raised $200 tonight.
Jesus.
We are currently at 5,800, and that is 58% of the $10,000 goal. So thank you very much.
We're getting closer and closer to your decimation. And like I said, folks, that's how you pull out fancy grammar. Thank you.
Yeah,
I try not to look like an expert, but, I try.
Yeah, when people think about Che, they think about fancy grammar. So thank you very much to Carson Royce, Kless, and, of course, Tyler Hansen. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your donations. We appreciate that. And we continue to roll forward. 58%. And, yeah, we've got a lot of interesting stuff that we have to do. One thing that you guys should keep an eye out for is Mr. Shogoth is going to be doing a Big Mac Freakout in Compton. We found out that Compton is not that far away from Mr. Shogoth, so he will be traveling to Compton in order to yell and scream at the McDonald's employees about the nature of his Big Mac not having a second patty on the bottom. So we're very excited about this, and we very much appreciate Shogoth going above and beyond and actually making this a Compton edition.
Thanks, Fred.
So,
and will you speak at his funeral?
I have offered to put up his bail if he gets arrested, but I don't think in Compton that they do much arresting. I think they do more of the shooting and tasing. So
the click clack.
The Glocko pop, as Che would say. So
there you go.
So yeah, we'll probably end up dedicating the SoK Water Charity to the memory of Mr. Shogoth after this. But you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, as they say. So thank you, Mr. Shogoth, for that. And also, in addition, Mr. Loophole, what's your verdict on the whole Paul Blart? We noticed that you did that seemingly for the charity's promotion. How'd you feel about the Paul Blart?
Well, I didn't have to see it 2 times like Tex had to, so that's one positive. But yeah, it was pretty fucking awful. It was the laziest movie I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, I live tweeted it, and I basically wrote a novel about it. So there you go. Paul Blart 2, a great film, a classic. Yeah, all for charity, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Tex.
It's the Citizen Kane of our generation.
And it's still funny. Your torch is not even done yet.
Mm-hmm. That Tyler Perry marathon is
not even close. It's not. That's not fucking happening.
That is going to be the icing on top, my friend. That Paul Blart is not even anything in comparison to the Tyler Perry marathon.
Not happening.
Did you say you was going to watch all the movies? Or did you say you was going to watch all the movies twice?
No,
not all of them.
I never said anything.
He's going to be watching 5 Tyler Perry movies back to back.
Yeah, who said this? No,
Mr. Loophole did.
Said it. No,
and
I
the
never
Google Doc.
fucking did. And yeah, bullshit. I didn't fucking write. Hey, when's that fucking birthday sex fucking song coming?
Oh yeah, Che.
That shit first.
Get the fuck out
Before
of here.
I do anything related to Tyler Perry.
Hey Che, it's on you, man.
Get out of here.
All you got to do is sing a
It
song,
ain't on
and
me.
Mr. Loophole.
I don't sing. I don't sing. Singing is for singing is for
You're
fucking
not gonna
women.
take one for the team.
I don't sing.
Yeah, well, Loophole doesn't watch Tyler Perry movies.
But watching Tyler Perry movie doesn't make him a sissy.
Shit, write the damn lyrics. I'll sing the fucking song for you.
I don't sing.
Che's got to do it. Got to do it. It's got to be Che.
I don't sing.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't sing. Wow.
I don't
so,
sing.
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Loophole was gonna do the Tyler Perry marathon if Che were to sing a simple song, and he refuses. You can thank Mr. Che.
I don't sing.
For depriving. Well, you can try.
I don't sing.
I don't skydive, but if I went skydiving, that would mean that I did.
It's not in my DNA. It's not in my DNA.
It's not in your DNA.
I don't sing.
Genetics got nothing to fucking do with it.
You did West Side Story, where you sang and danced.
That was because I was trying to stop myself from getting kicked out of school.
And in this case, you're trying to stop yourself from being slandered by me and the rest of the community, and to get Mr. Loophole, to do the marathon.
Well, I'm not doing it.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Everybody says Che. Look at that.
Yeah, defending the people's champ. What's new?
Defending the people's champ. You're just hey. That's on the list for you to sing the song.
You just said you were a man of the people.
Yeah, you're a man of the
people's
people.
commoner.
People sing songs. You know that goes all the way back to.
Yeah. I don't sing.
The caveman days.
Yeah, cavemen used to sing songs to serenade their women, and I'm sure they sang something reminiscent of birthdays.
Cavemen,
Yeah, the
not
Carl
man.
days.
No,
See how
you
well
can
that
say it
worked out for him?
singularly. You wouldn't say the cavemen days. You would say the caveman days, singular.
I don't sing.
Look at this guy. He's coming up with anything. I don't
No,
sing.
no, I don't sing.
don't sing. I don't sing.
It's not. It's no.
I don't get
No.
robbed either, but if I go down to Compton and start yelling at the McDonald's employees, that might happen to me.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
just
don't
because
sing.
you haven't before doesn't mean you have. You did West Side Story.
Yeah, but that was because I didn't want to get kicked out of school. That's a difference.
All right. Well, in this
And
case,
I ended up anyways.
You want to ensure the well-being of the charity, and for Mr. Loophole to do the Parathon. Loophole has said it unequivocally that he will do the Parathon if you do the birthday sex song, and you're giving him a reprieve, Che, a reprieve for him not to have to do the Parathon.
It's just defending the people's champ. What's new?
What are you talking about? How is this? How is this? How does this turn from you not wanting to sing a song into like a political argument?
What? It's not a political argument.
Oh, it's because Loophole, because people like Loophole that I'm asked to sing a song.
No, it's because I'm getting backlash for it.
Getting backlash for what?
I'm not singing.
Yeah. And you're getting backlash
not-
because you're not singing, not because it has to do with Loophole.
Bullshit.
Loophole said that he will do the Parathon conditional that you sing. Birthday sex.
I don't sing.
Well, what do you do?
I don't
Make them
sing.
dance.
Yeah, why don't you do Zumba? How about that?
I don't.
Oh, he's cutting out.
He's trying to get his dance.
No, I'm here.
Oh, there he is. All right.
No, I'm here.
So-
What happened to the rap battle?
I told you what happened to the rap battle. Everybody has to do their charity challenges first so that we can do the rap battle, so that we can put an incentive out there so that everyone else gets theirs done.
It's a pretty easy one too.
It's not an easy one. If you're a man, it's not easy.
Oh, I don't rap, so no rap battle. I don't play.
No, I can do that.
I don't play RPG, so no Persona.
I could do the rap battle easy, but I'm not singing.
That is singing.
No, it's not.
Okay, why don't you
What rap are you listening to? The sissy
rap,
shit?
Rap birthday sex then. How about that?
What are you listening to? The sissy shit?
How about you rap birthday sex?
What?
Yeah.
How about you do something worse? How about you sing a Justin Bieber song?
You gotta rap
No.
it.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
good
listen.
compromise. Rap the song birthday sex. How about that? Because you rap, you don't sing, but you rap. So you can rap birthday sex.
That's not even entertaining. That's about as dull as I don't know what.
As you?
But it's entertaining
dull
for the
as me?
viewers, Che.
Entertaining for the viewers, rapping some song
Yeah.
that people sing.
Yeah.
Because I don't sing.
Great podcast challenge. Look at the chat. Everybody is excited and supportive of this.
Oh, so you're
And
speaking for everyone now?
I'm speaking for the chat.
Wow, what
I'm
a
speaking for
jackass.
the chat. I said
What a
the
jack-
chat. Everyone in the chat is all
You said,
excited.
see, you have to say, not everybody.
Okay.
Did you count every single one
Are
of
you
them?
looking for someone? Okay. Do you see anyone in the chat that's saying this sucks? I don't want Che to
Do
fucking.
you see 99? Do you see 99 individual people saying that they want it?
It's majority.
Yeah.
All right, then say the majority.
Okay. A lot of people. I don't see a single person saying no, this sucks in the chat. How about that? Yeah, Che, do it. Don't chicken out. Look at that. Do it.
Just get it over
Just
with,
get
Che.
it over with. Do it, Che. Look at that. Don't puss out, Che. Do it. Do it. Perfect. There we go. Do it for the booty, Che. Perfect.
Naked John Cena, come on.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, that guy's obviously wanted to see something. I don't swing that way, bro. You might, but I don't.
Why don't you swing by lyrics.com and get the lyrics for birthday sex? How about that?
I'll rap it. I won't sing it.
Perfect. There we go, ladies
I'll
and
rap
gentlemen. Yeah.
No singing involved.
Confirmed.
All right, so Parathon is on.
Yeah, as soon as he fucking does it, I'll do 5 Tyler Perry movies.
Oh, shit.
5.
Loophole said it, so now I have to do it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So,
That's the community for you.
as of today, we have confirmed that not only is Shogoth going to get shot to death yelling at a McDonald's employee in Compton about his Big Mac, Mr. Che will be rapping birthday sex. Mr. Loophole will indeed do the parathon that I had personally guaranteed was going to happen. Yes, indeed. I can predict the future, being that I have powers. And last but not least, Pascal getting his dick bit by a snapping turtle. This charity is rolling on. We are continuing
And
to
everybody
provide-
else has to do their charity challenges too. You know who you are.
Exactly.
Pascal's fucking crazy for that. I honestly cannot believe that he's going to do that shit.
Exactly.
Hey, it could be worse. He can get his dick bit off by Melina.
He can get his
Think about
dick
that,
and
really,
his
no.
testicles lost by a snapping turtle.
Their bites is quite something, I'll tell you.
Their bites.
God, he's crazy.
What are you, a zoologist? What if their bites or something else?
Dude, have you seen their fucking bite force, especially the fucking huge ones?
No, I don't. I
Fuck
don't
them. I'll take them to
interact-
Pound Town. Fuck those
I don't
turtles.
interact with fucking turtles.
Dude, they can a fucking huge ass turtle. They literally can fucking bite your hand off, literally.
Perfect.
Well, R.I.P. Pascal. Nice being castrated, buddy.
I can't
Yep.
wait. I can't wait. Yeah, his dick is gonna be castrated. Oh shit! And just another notification: Mr. Peter Muller has donated as well, bringing our total for tonight to $250 to this podcast. Fantastic! Thank you guys so much.
That's fucking awesome.
Beautiful. So yes, number of things that are gonna happen. Oh, look at Shogot trying to do hashtag no Compton. Look at this motherfucker.
Hashtag lol butter.
Yep, hashtag pussy.
But yeah, the problem is now we got to figure out which Tyler Perry movies to watch because
Medea.
you could pick from literally 100 of them and they'd all be the same.
Well, is there a way that we can put out like a Google Doc to narrow down some finalists and then maybe do like a
Put
straw-
down his whole fucking filmography.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That'd take a
just
while.
pick 5. It can be anything that he's just appeared in too. Just everything. Anything involving Tyler Perry.
Beautiful.
Straw poll time.
Yep.
Can you do multiple
But,
choices on a straw poll?
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
I
you
don't know.
can.
Perfect.
I think
Yes, you can.
I think so.
So
Highly
yeah,
recommend,
Medea
Diary
is
of a
probably
Mad
going to
One.
top that shit. And I have my ways of obtaining these Tyler Perry films.
Legally, of course. I mean,
yeah.
there's no way that there would be any sort of shenanigans.
Oh,
Development.
but I know a way to stream it through the powers of the PS Triple, and I should be able to do it just fine.
Beautiful. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Loophole will be enduring 5 Tyler Perry movies. What I have so called the Parathon. The Parathon is real, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming your way for the charity. I'm gonna be taking part with Mr. Che here with the what is this gonna be? A Let's Endure of something.
Che reacts to something.
Boku no Pico.
I'm not gonna say what it. It's illegal.
Or Bible Black.
How you say you're gonna do it?
Boku no Pico?
Yeah, but hold on. But I'm not trying to get arrested, Loophole. I mean, come on, son.
We do need to look into the legality of that.
I mean, come
that
on.
does need to absolutely be verified.
Yeah, come on. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Yeah.
You better bail me out if I'm gonna do it. I'm sure we can find something else.
Why don't you watch fucking Futanari? How about that? I hear people use that word a lot.
Oh yeah, Dick Girl is
man.
fantastic.
That's what fucking Che was looking forward to when I was playing Bible Black. So turnabout is.
I wasn't looking forward to. I was looking forward to you going through the same shit I had to go through.
Yeah,
you're trying to spin it around, make it seem like I was enjoying it.
No. That I literally said you were looking forward to that. That's all. I didn't say you were looking forward to that. Like,
fine, whatever, food and art, whatever it is. It's got to be something that make me snap. And you know what? Whatever. You will see another Che Reacts very soon. I'm trying to get it out by next week. And hopefully, the master, if you're listening to this, we need another montage.
Hey, it's gotta be a montage.
But like I said, and Fred, you gonna be there to antagonize me?
I will be there to antagonize
All right,
you.
it won't be.
And I will have a few nice cold beers to go along with the show. It'll be fantastic.
Same here. I'm gonna be a little bit fucked up.
Great. I'm gonna be laughing so hard again. Hopefully.
Remember that, guys?
I couldn't breathe, man, and I was like trying to laugh more, and that's the only sound that I could force out. It was terrible, but you know what? I will prevail. No problem. So there you go. We've got 2 new challenges set up, and more money towards the charity, which is fantastic. And this looks like a successful podcast, if I do say so myself. How do you guys like the crowdsourced topics? Let us know in the chat.
Mind. I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's pretty good.
It gives the people a little bit of ownership of the show, you know. Now, obviously,
they own it.
Yeah, well, it belongs to everybody. It belongs to the community. You know, we're civil servants. We're like police officers. But the other thing too, I didn't include it this time, but I will include it here on out. To include your name next to your submissions, that way we can give you credit. If you're not into that thing, that's fine. But yeah, you know, I think a lot of people like to get credit for their ideas, and we'll let that play out. So I think that covers it. Is there anything else that we want to go through before we sign out and get the fuck out of here?
I don't know anymore.
Guess not.
Well, one thing I just want to say before we adjourn is, again, thank you guys so much for all of your help, your support, your involvement in everything that we do. We would not be able to do any of this stuff without you guys. And as always, we're always trying to come up with special things to give back to you guys, give back to the community in general. So, again, thank you for your support with the water charity, hashtag SoKWater, spreading the word, and obviously the donors. We very much appreciate all that stuff. And obviously this new stuff that we're coming up with, getting the community involved. It seems like every time we put out a Google Doc and put it out on Twitter, there's like 50 people looking at it and everybody's submitting and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. We really appreciate all of it. And yeah, I guess gratitude aside, we should maybe do the outros. Is anybody willing to do some outros for us here tonight?
Someone remind Frederick Fox about the other thing that was supposed to happen tonight.
What was supposed to happen tonight? I put it in
Look
the
in chat.
Do no. Whatever the fuck that song goes.
Thought you don't sing, Jay.
Oh yeah, there's some good singing there.
I'm humming.
Oh,
that's not no sissy
that was
shit
singing.
like
That wasn't
singing.
humming. That wasn't humming. That was singing.
That's no singing. Is not no sissy thing like singing.
All right. So if I'm inquired, calling me a sissy.
No. I mean it. Now, there's different types of singing. I like Johnny Cash, but any of that new shit nowadays, that's sissy shit. Sing like a man.
I mean,
Fred, you can't
why
read
don't you
what's
sing like a
up.
man, Jay?
I don't sing.
You should sing. Come on, fans want it. Majority wants it. Fucking dead air.
Apparently, the notion of singing made the call die.
Yeah.
That's how Majestical was. CJ got a natural talent there.
Yeah. Oh.
What the
okay.
fuck happened?
I don't know.
Well, you know, Mr.
Well, that was-
Renegade said, "Oh, we forgot to do something," so we're all scrambling to figure out what it is. But it seems as though we are in the clear and we covered everything. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So, in addition to that, it looks like we have covered everything. Now, a couple people in the chat were saying guest callers. Well, we had a couple guest callers. First of all, we had Mr. Blake. We also had somebody that was going to guest call, that was supposed to reach out to Mr. Loophole, who was going to host the call. That didn't happen. And we need your guys' participation of guest callers. So if you guys want to be guest callers, just let us know, future episodes, whatever else like that. We can only go with people that say they want to call in. So, yeah, I mean, we're pretty open. If you ask to be a guest caller, we most likely get you, especially if you haven't been on, you get priority. You know, people that, I mean, we get people that ask us like every single episode to get onto the podcast as a guest caller, but obviously that's not fair to new people. So new people get priority. But if you are sort of like, if you've already been through the line and you have been on before and you want to come on again and you've seen other people come on after you have, then, you're probably fair game to come back on the podcast. But again, we can only get people that want to come on. So if you want to be a guest caller on the podcast, let us know and we can get you on. So, yeah.
All right.
That about does it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, who would like to do the sign-offs for tonight?
You know what? I'll fucking
do it.
Since...
I'll fucking do it.
Alright, Jay, you do it.
I will do it, and I'll do better than you. Anyways.
Alright.
Hold on, I got fucking background noise. Hold on.
This motherfucker. Give this motherfucker 10 seconds before I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. 10, 9, 8,
0, go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deported. Alright, first up we got Mr. Blake, our special calling guest for the day. Where can we find you, sir?
You can follow me on Twitter at Master Swagsuke. That's Master SWAGSUKE. I almost forgot how to misspell my own goddamn name, but okay.
Yeah, make a simpler name, man. Jesus Christ. Next up, we have the founder of This Is How You Do Not Play,
Whoa.
Mr. Evil Gay J 2015. Where can we find you, sir?
What the fuck?
The fuck was that?
Like
what the fuck was that?
That's me laughing at Che watching dicks go in people's asses and mouths.
Oh,
Can't believe you guys did not recognize that.
AJ, where can we find you?
You can find me in the sewers, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hashtag sewer level.
Shit, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, make the memes, dude.
Man, fuck the memes.
Oh, next up we got Mr. Xbox Yes Mad 510. Where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter, which is @TheDarkLurker. My YouTube is Nomad510. And I'd like to thank Panda Lee for that little post she made earlier about the whole Instagram incident. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely do not leave her any comments on Instagram because she really doesn't like it. So.
Yep.
Don't like it.
No.
Anyways, we got the star of the Onoko cast, Mr. Onoko Pro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Onoko Pro. You can find me on YouTube at Onoko Pro, where I just did the Onoko cast with Fred and Mr. Seth.
Awesome.
It was great.
Fantastic. Guys should all watch that. The Onoko cast with Mr. Fred Fox and Che. So, next up we got Mr. Ren Operative semicolon. Where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter, Operative Ren, and you can find me on YouTube at Renegade Operative.
Fantastic.
I will be fapping to DMC4 analysis videos because people like them apparently. So I'm gonna do another one soon.
Hell on hell, bruh. Next up, we got the superior artist.
Perfect.
Superiorist. Yep. Superior artist. Where can we find you, good sir?
You can find me at Twitter at BadassArtist100. You can go to my YouTube channel, Superior Artist 10,000.
Apparently, you can find him at the library too.
Yeah. Quiet. And awesome.
Whispering that shit.
We also got Shay, but I don't think he's here because background noise,
I'm here.
quote unquote.
There he is.
Oh, okay, there we
Quote
go.
on, what do you mean quote unquote background noise? Some of us have it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey, some of us got to deal with it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll do the outro.
What's the hood about?
Well, anyways, Shay, where can we find you?
What's the hood about?
What's the hubbub?
No, what's the hood about?
Fred has it on his mind that he thought you went to go and practice singing.
Oh.
What the fuck? Why that? That's trying to paint me out like something I'm not.
That is incorrect, Renegade. That is slander.
Nah. Anyway,
you can watch back the tape. That is slander.
You know, Renegade,
I
that's
actually only
slander.
said that to see his reaction.
Troublemaking Ren.
Troublemaker.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at Retrospective PC, and you can find me on Twitter at Retrospective Gaming, and just if you feel like it, look me up.
And depending on how this goes, maybe the American Idol.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, do your sign up
No.
again for Sing this time.
Never. I got more
No,
dignity than that. I got more
One thing
dignity
you got
than
left,
that.
eh?
I got a bunch of other stuff too, fighting skills. What about that, Luke?
Oh, shit.
I mean, come on.
Alright.
He wants to fight you on the side of the street.
Hey.
You know how we reacted to
No,
that
I'm
last
just saying. Don't pay to be pudgy.
Whoa, shit. Them are fighting words.
Yeah.
I don't
then
think
we got
I don't think we've ever seen the loophole Che dynamic there. This is something we might have to explore next podcast. It's pretty good.
Oh God. And then next up we got the Presidente of the SoK, Mr. Fred Fuchses.
Who, me? Well,
yeah, you.
Well, Mr. Loophole, I appreciate the extravagant pronunciation. That is the correct one, I dare say. But you can find me on YouTube, /Fred. It's Fred Fox. And, of course, you can find me on Twitter at TIHYDP, the acronym for This Is How You Don't Put Off Singing Birthday Sex. Also, a special thank you. I don't know, was I the last person? Was I the last person to get outro?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, I want to thank everybody for showing up. We very much appreciate it. Also, a special shout out to some new people. Obviously, Kless here. We don't know if you're new or not, but cool on you for showing up. And also, a Hitbox, what's the right word? Staff member? Hitbox mod? Hitbox admin?
Either way.
A Hitbox staff member. make sure I get this correct. FLG Hawkeye. Mr. Hawkeye has been here a number of times, offered us some swag to give away as well with our giveaway. So special shout out to FLG Hawkeye. Good guy in my book. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate that. It's good to see that the Hitbox community enjoys our presence here, as we very much enjoy being here. You know, we came to Hitbox for a reason, so we're glad that you like us as much as we like you. So that about does it for us. Look out for Che doing his Che Reacts. Look out for a number of other projects that are in the works. Of course, again, Mr. Moogle is over at Nintendo. What is it? Shit. It's like NintendoProject.com, where he's going to be streaming Pokemon Black for charity, for Child's Play. Also, the SoKast is fantastic. I'm pretty sure they'll have a great second episode, but the first one you can catch with me and Che. Yeah, that just about does it. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Go fuck yourselves.
Hey.
Have a good day.
So.